In this video, I'll take you down a look at 1890s Waygood. This is possibly the oldest working lift in the whole of England. It is so old and has a completely original Waygood tram car lift cab. This is so awesome. This lift was modernised in the 1910s by Waygood Otis to enable it to have automatic push button operation. This lift was then modernised in 1987, and sadly the awesome original 1910s relay automatic lift control was sadly replaced with a PLC. It would have been so awesome to see the original Waygood Otis automatic lift controller from the 1910s, but sadly it's gone, and the PLC that replaced it is actually now getting quite rare because it's a really simple PLC. It literally just moves the lift up and down, and it is single speed, meaning the lift still runs just how it would have done when it was first built. And this PLC is so simple, it's really 80s, and the instruction manual is only a few pages long. That is how simple it is. So then let's start this video off by taking a ride in it. Now, possibly the oldest lift in the country, built in the 1890s. Let's serve it! So then, looking on top, really nice chassis, which is the structure of the lift. Cabin interior is all wooden, but a chassis in the floor is the main supporting structure. Really well designed and built. The inspection control is an 80s A&A inspection control. Let's go! And oh dear, that person coming out of flat just saw me. But she didn't seem to be that bothered, luckily. And here's the wheels at the top of the shaft, since the motor is in the basement. So then, down the stairs we go to the motor room. And here is the motor room. Sadly, the motor's been replaced in the 80s. And here is the PLC logic. That is so old looking. Sadly not original, which would have been so awesome to have seen the original 1910s relay logic, but this PLC is actually still sort of interesting. So then let's take a look at the instruction manual for it. Only a few pages long, and this pretty much describes the entire operation of this lift in just a few pages. It's quite amazing. DLC PLC controllers. So PLC is something invented in the 80s which allowed what would have then been state-of-the-art electronics to things that would have never have had these sort of electronics before. On returning from car top test control to normal, unless the lift is on either terminal floors, the lift will reset to the bottom floor, which is interesting. That is the only way to get down to basement, since basement in this lift's actually been locked off. Well, it hasn't actually been locked. You look at a PLC, the actual wire's been taken out on the basement button. So the only time it ever goes to basement is when you inspect reset it. It'd be interesting actually to get a program out of this PLC and test it. The safety circuit, as well as going to the PLC, is actually also relay protected. So if the PLC malfunctioned and tried to move the lift while safety wasn't connected, it'd be physically disabled from doing so from the safety relay. And here's all of the inputs for the lift, and to be honest, there's actually not many inputs compared to like most lifts. And here is the wiring diagram, which is actually amazingly simple. For an entire lift, the wiring diagram is on 2 pages. This is so simple. And now let's go and explore the creepy basement level.
So